Hello everybody, Dead Spikes here, and I'm very excited to finally put this video together for you guys. I've been spending like 4 or 5 days putting all of these clips together for you guys. Basically, I'm gonna make a beginner guide for Samurai for you guys. So what I did was I took like little clips of every part through the game and what level I was and what gear I had, so you guys should know what you should be looking like before proceeding with certain bosses. Now, I just kind of say the boss's name, so I guess basically you're going to have to try to follow along with that, and when you get up to that boss, you can watch back to my video and see what I was at. I only went for the main bosses because I feel like those are the most important. Optionals you can do whenever. And I do tell you, you should explore the game, and enjoy it, and it's okay to be higher level than I am. I kind of went through the playthrough pretty quickly. I mean, I beat the whole game in 9 hours with no summon, which is a very quick run. So definitely take your time and enjoy the game, and do some extra leveling. That's a great way to go about it. Now, I did this run with no summons at all because I was doing it as a challenge and making it a little bit harder for myself. But the 2 summons I do recommend to do throughout the playthroughs, I always start with this Lone Wolf Ash, and I use it, and you can level it up too. You can get a different one if you want, but this is the one I like. I normally don't level it up, and then I work my way towards Mimic tier. I don't actually talk about when I kill Radahn in this playthrough, but you could do that about the same time I fought Rykard. That's about the time you want to fight Radahn, is when I fought Rykard. And after you beat Radahn is when you can get your Mimic tier ashes. And at that point, you actually can max it out to +10. So max out your Mimic tier as quick as you can, and that's the summon you should be using with your build, and it'll make it a lot easier. Also, make sure when you're fighting with Samurai, always be using your jump attacks as much as you can. And when you have both katanas on, you should not be clicking any other button but your L1s. That is the only attack I ever use on this build. And jump attacking is for entering into, my first swing. Plus, I have a lot of stuff that stacks with my jumping power. Alright, I don't think I need to go over a whole lot more. Just make sure to definitely get your flasks up to as high as you can before every boss fight. That's going to help you out a lot. And yeah, I think we're just going to go through the clips and then we'll finish off the video. I hope this helps you guys. Now, the Samurai starts with 1 Uchigatana and the Samurai armor, which is fine to use. Right at the start of the game, you can get the Beast Champion armor, and I would definitely say to try to get that as quick as you can. As for your second katana, I will show you where to get that. I'm not going to go through the whole catacomb for you, but if you started as Samurai, you start with 1 Uchigatana, and your second Uchigatana is going to come from the Death-Touched Catacombs right here. Definitely go pick that up. I used it for the whole playthrough. It was easy. You had both weapons before the first main story boss, and that made it nice so I could level up throughout the whole way. Alright, we are currently going to enter Margit's arena. We leveled up to 38 with 20 Vigor, 20 Endurance, and 29 Dexterity. We have 2 Uchigatanas. We have the Keen one at +5 with Bloodhound Step, and we have the Blood Uchigatana at +2. Let's go try them out. We are up to Godrick, and we haven't upgraded a whole lot. We're running the Keen Uchigatana +6 with Bloodhound Step, Blood Uchigatana +2 with Bloody Slash, just to have that bleed affinity on it. We're running the Helmet of Samurai, and then we're running the 2 pieces right here of Champion Armor with the Samurai Greaves, and you can see our stats there on the right. We upgraded Endurance twice to have a little bit more weight to be able to put better armor on. Went and picked up the Claw Talisman with the Green Turtle Talisman. Alright, I am currently entering the academy to go fight Rennala and her little wolfy friend. So we have a Keen Uchigatana at +16 with Bloodhound Step still. And we are running the Blood Uchigatana at +13 with Bloody Slash. We do have mostly heavy armor on. We got the Beast Champion helm there. We did go get our Raptor's black feathers. And then we have Beast Champion on the other 2 slots. I haven't leveled up a whole lot. I've only 5 levels since Margit, but you can see on the right there is my stats. Hopefully I'll get some levels from Rennala. These should be first try on both of these bosses. I believe I'm pretty over leveled. Oh, I also got Winged Sword Insignia and Claw Talisman as my 2 talismans. So we killed Rennala. We died to the wolf once, but it was pretty easy. We killed Godskin in the Volcano Manor, And now we are about to fight Rykard. We upgraded our Serpent Hunter up to +6. We're running the same heavy built armor. We really don't need to run the feathers. If we had the extra weight, I would put this on, but we don't. And you can see my stats there on the right. We're pumping up health because you want a lot of health for fighting Rykard. And we're going to run the Sword Insignia. Probably with the Green Turtle Talisman. There you go. And yeah, should first try Rykard. First or second try. Alright, so we are in the capital right now, and we're about to head up to Godfrey and Morgott, and we are running a +16 Keen Uchigatana in our right hand, and a +13 Keen Uchigatana on our left. We're using Bloodhound Step for dashing, and this one has Bloody Slash, even though we don't really use it. This is the armor I'm wearing. I'm still running those black feathers, and just some heavy armor for some extra damage absorption. And then Wing Sword Insignia, Green Turtle Talisman, and Claw Talisman. I did win and get the Lord of Blood's Exaltation, but I'm not going to use it on Godfrey since we're not going to bleed him. I'll also be using some Fire Grease for some extra damage. Alright, we're about to go fight the Fire Giant, and we got our Seppuku and duplicated it. So we have Keen Uchigatana with Seppuku 18 and Keen Uchigatana with Seppuku 18 right here. And we're running the same armor set so far. And here's our talismans. Should be a pretty easy fight. So it just took me about 20 tries, but I beat Maliketh with this setup. That's where all those runes came from. I haven't leveled up yet, so I wanted to show you guys what I had. So I'm running 74 dexterity. That's the only thing I've been leveling so far, and I'm running 225 Uchigatanas. You can get these before. They're not too hard to get. I got the white mask, the black feathers. We got the full build together here. Well, I was running this here. Lord of Blood's Exaltation, and then all 4 of these talismans you can have before Maliketh. And this is the full build here. Double Seppuku, and we're all set just for the rest of the game. We're just gonna level up Dex a little bit more and finish the game like this. We might switch to Occult to finish Elden Beast. I'll give you guys an update when we finally clear Elden Beast. But yeah, we're just going to clear these Gideon and Godfrey and make our way to Elden Beast. Make sure you definitely have Mimic Tier at +10, and you'll have a lot easier time on Maliketh than I did. I was doing a no summon playthrough, so it's definitely quite difficult. Well, we just finished the game with this build, so I figured I'd show you before I level up. The last few bosses weren't that hard to deal with, and again, I did no summon, so make sure to use Mimic Tier +10, and you should blow through them pretty quickly with this build. I switched over to Occult Uchigatanas +25, both of them. I kept the same suit on throughout. You can see we respect there on the right. We now have 66 Arcane and 40 Dexterity. We switched our talisman out, our blood talisman over here, for Green Turtle for the final boss, since he cannot bleed, but everything else we kept the same. And that was pretty much it. My Physic was both of the stamina ones put together, so I could attack faster, and I didn't think this was too bad. We went through this playthrough actually pretty easily. Alright, so that was a snapshot of where I was at stat-wise and gear-wise for every single boss throughout the story. I hope this worked for you guys. This was the best idea I had to try to make a starter build for you guys for Samurai, is to make snapshots throughout. I figured it would be the best way, because it'll carry you out through the whole game. It'll tell you, you know, what your specs should be, what you should be leveling up, what you should be looking at every part. If you guys enjoyed this or you found it helpful, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. I put a lot of work into this video. If you want to see some more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Less than 1% of the people that do watch my videos are subscribed, so it would be really awesome if we could get that percent up. I plan to be making a lot more Elden Ring videos, and I will be covering Wonderlands here soon in a few days. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Spikes out.